In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create AI-style grungy candid photos with the ChatGPT image generator in a simple, beginner-friendly way. This style is perfect if you want that raw street photography look with grain, flash, motion blur, and a gritty film feel that makes the image look more authentic and less polished. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to write a strong prompt that gives you that candid, street-style result much faster. If this video helps you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more AI tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open ChatGPT and make sure you're using the image generation feature. If you already have access, great. If not, sign in and get to the point where you can create an image prompt. The key to this style is not just asking for a photo, but describing the exact mood, lighting, camera look, and imperfections you want. That is what makes the result feel like a real candid photograph instead of a clean AI portrait. Now, let's break down what makes a grungy candid photo work. You want to include words like grainy, 35mm film, harsh flash, motion blur, low light, gritty urban texture, and high contrast. These details help the model understand that you want something raw and imperfect. Candid photos usually feel unposed, so you can also add phrases like walking, looking away from camera, natural expression, or captured in motion. The more specific you are, the better the output usually becomes. Here's a strong example prompt you can use right away. You could type a candid, grainy 35mm film photo of a person walking through a rain-slicked neon alley. Motion blur, harsh flash, gritty urban texture, high contrast. This works because it combines the subject, the environment, the camera style, and the visual imperfections that create the grungy look. If you want something more fashion-oriented, you could swap the alley for a city sidewalk, a dim parking lot, or a late-night street scene. If the first result is too clean, don't worry. Just refine the prompt by adding more texture and camera language. For example, you can say, overexposed flash, scratched film, moody shadows, imperfect framing, and documentary-style street photography. These kinds of terms push the image generator toward a more realistic, less studio-like finish. You can also add details about clothing, weather, or background objects to make the photo feel more believable. If you want a more specific vibe, try using different versions of the same prompt. For example, for an edgy street look, say, a candid street-style photo with raw flash photography, wet pavement reflections, grainy film texture, and a slightly blurred subject in motion. For a darker aesthetic, try a nighttime city portrait with harsh direct flash, deep shadows, and vintage 35mm imperfections. For a nostalgic look, use faded colors, analog film grain, and unfiltered candid energy. Small wording changes can make a big difference in the final image. One of the best ways to get better results is to think like a photographer. Ask yourself what camera would capture this scene, what time of day it is, and what the subject is doing. Then add those details directly into the prompt. For example, instead of saying just a person in the street, say, a candid 35mm street photo of a person turning their head while crossing a wet sidewalk under a bright flash, with visible grain and motion blur. That gives ChatGPT a much clearer visual direction. You can also experiment with different subjects. This style works well for fashion photos, urban portraits, nightlife scenes, skate culture, rainy city shots, and spontaneous everyday moments. The grungy candid look is especially effective when the subject doesn't look perfectly posed. Natural gestures, off-center framing, and imperfect lighting all help sell the aesthetic. After you generate the first image, review it carefully. If it feels too smooth or too polished, add stronger words like raw, unfiltered, rough, lo-fi, analog, and documentary. If it feels too dark, add some balance by mentioning visible detail, realistic skin texture, or natural flash exposure. If it feels too staged, make the pose more casual and the composition more spontaneous. The goal is to guide the model step by step until you get the exact look you want. So, to summarize, the secret to creating AI-style grungy candid photos with ChatGPT image generator is using the right combination of film terms, lighting terms, and candid movement descriptions. Keep your prompts focused on grain, flash, motion blur, urban texture, and natural, unposed energy. That's how you turn a basic image into something that feels like a real street photo. If this tutorial helped you, please hit like and subscribe for more AI image tips, prompt ideas, and creative workflows. And if you want, I can also help you write more ready-to-use prompts for different aesthetics like vintage, cyberpunk, cinematic, or luxury street style. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.